to be on this side of TIFF, for me, is very exciting, and it's just fun for me. It always has been. You know, this is the icing on the cupcake when you get to do days like this. That, you know, the work is done, the angst is done. You've put it in, and now it's the birth. It is. It's really fun for me. Well, Aidan and Grayson came to me with this script about 2 years ago, and they said, "We're writing you a part." Well, what? I mean, this is every actor longs to hear that, and I went, "Yeah, right, you're writing a part. Okay, that's good." Never thinking really that they would get their act together, having known Aidan his entire life. But you know, like, they were tenacious, and they kept working at this, and they got the grants, and they were serious. And I got on board very easily, actually. I loved the project from the get-go, and I was honored. They were very, very strong directors, and Grayson was particularly strict with all of us about how much, how little, what to reveal, what is secret, what are we going to let out of the bag. And I loved that, because I think that, you know, it's always fun to play with secrets. And my favorite kind of work is watching, is always that sort of passion that's underneath a big blanket or coat that you just see pops up, but it's never explained, it's never revealed. So for me, playing Valerie and just being, it was a slightly, you know, she's a volatile woman, but I had to keep a lid on it for all those weeks, and that's an actor's dream to do that. I just love that, and I respected their wishes. There were moments when I would have taken it further, or I would have cried, or I would have, and they did not want that. So I gave them, I mean, I love being directed, and I love being directed by someone, these two guys with such strong vision. So it was a gift. Like, I just felt like putty in their hands. So what did I bring to it? I just said, I'll give you guys whatever you want. And they manicured it to within an inch of its life. That's pretty great. You don't always get that. I teach film courses, and a lot of the work I do now is with kids younger, and people go, "Why?" And I go, "Well, because that keeps me current, and it's their time, you know." And to see such exciting, it's a new voice. Like, I know at TIFF this year, the usual suspects aren't here. There's 29 young filmmakers here amongst all the hundreds of movies. Well, isn't that exciting? A lot of actors, they get older and they get kind of bitter, or they get kind of like, well, you know, in my day, and I go, oh, please. You know what? There is no your day. I'm still doing it, and for me, it is giving my love of what I do life, and a playground that, you know, I want to do till I die. So I'm open to this, and these guys just, you know, they never gave up on any of us in the movie, and they're just both really strong. Right? They're going to go places. We were in a bubble for 3 weeks. Like, I loved doing it, but none of us knew what we were making. And in all my career, all the movies I've ever done that have sort of gone on were those funny little projects that we had no idea would be seen by millions of people. Like, you know what, like my first movie, I've heard The Mermaid Singing, which was at TIFF 30 years ago and is being screened again tomorrow. I thought no one would see that movie. I had the same feeling about this one, Cardinals. I had the same feeling, like I knew we were doing something special, but I wasn't sure that it would have legs. And you know, that's a great way to work, because it's very freeing then to not be worried about pleasing producers or working for anything other than the project. It's pretty cool. It's all about the story. If you have a story and you have an idea, that's great. And then it's about hitting the ground and working on it. I watched these two, I watched Aidan Shipley and Grayson Moore work tirelessly on this movie for 2 years. They never stopped. So if you have an idea, surround yourself with people. Don't stop working on it. Don't settle. And that would be my main advice, is just to not settle. Keep working at it. It's never there. It's never enough. It's never done.